Very well said, and it shows your generosity, like you are a humble, kind person.
I want to ask one question. What
Mhm.
should I do for my fluent English, and which
What should
steps
I
I
do
have to
for
take for my fluent English?
fluent English? Okay.
Yeah, because my I was so nervous because I feel that that both guys are very talented. How can I face?
Uh-huh.
But today I
What do
think
you do in your leisure time? Like, do you get your leisure time? Like, you are a bus driver, so.
yeah. When I get a time, free time in my leisure time, I mostly spend time on watching English related videos because I am passionate about English and I love this language. And apart from that, I am also running small business from home, and it's blossoming day by day. And I have been running this business last from 70 years.
You are what?
Running some, I'm running some small business from home, and I have been running that business last from 17 years.
17 years. Okay, okay, great.
And it's blossoming day by day.
And how long have you been learning this language? Like, uh-huh. How long have you been learning English?
Actually, when I came to Mumbai, that time I started my journey as a learning English, but I could not keep consistency. And after joining in my company as a bus driver, I had not getting an environment at that place, so I quit my learning habit as an English learner. But when before 2 years ago, my company given 50% budget to the private sector. So I'm a senior driver. Company not given us the working driving work. So that the person who is a qualified, who is the driver who is a complete their graduation, they send to the election office or other government office, and who are not qualified, they are working as watchmen. So I am a lucky one person that I completed my graduation. That's why they send me to the government office, election office, and I have been working there last from 2 years as a BLO, booth level officer, and I am enjoying that office. And that's all.
Wow, wow, that's a nice journey. Okay. So, that's good that you have completed your graduation. That's why this you got this opportunity. Good. And I guess
Yeah.
you like get the environment to speak to practice with, like, everyone speaks English there, right?
No. At my workplace, when I was a driver, that time I spent there 27 years. But the drivers are mostly illiterate, and
Yeah.
some are qualified, but they are not showing interest in English learning and speaking in English. I was trying to best convince them to we speak in English who are qualified. But they start their journey with me, and again they quit as a learner, and they given up their study. But even though I'm 57 years, I have not given up my study as a learner. And last from 2 years, I got a chance when I had a lot of times when COVID started. Not me, but everybody, an Indian, in the world, everyone has free time. So that time started again my journey as a learner, and I started
Mhm.
watching a lot of videos on Cambly and Clappingo. But I wanted to join family or Latingo. It is not affordable for me because I'm married person. I have one daughter and son,
Mhm.
and I am backbone of my family. There is a lot of responsibility on me, so I could not
Mhm.
join that application. And I find some guys, YouTubers like Ajay sir, like Ashutosh, and like
Mhm.
you. And
Mhm.
yeah, so I'm trying to join this YouTuber. I'm trying to speak with them on audio calling, video calling, and yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you so much. Whenever I listen, like whenever I hear about this, like this community is giving something out there, because I know there are a lot of people in India, they cannot afford even Camly or Clapping Go. So somewhere it's good, like people are doing a good job, like they are getting opportunity, and it makes us to like, okay, do more and work on ourselves first. So we can guide also after some time. So I'm also working myself, and this is the, whenever we feel like, okay, now I cannot do, or I'm feeling stuck, or okay, how I can do more. So at that time, you guys, when you say like, okay, you are encouraging us, that also fuel for us to do more to enhance our communication skill and work on our English. So because we know we can help like freely in the people who are in India and who are facing this problem, they are not that much strong financially, they can learn with us. So I'm happy to hear this. Okay, so what are the techniques that you use for your practice?
Uh, when I came to Mumbai in 1993, that time I used to purchase one small dictionary. And while I was driving my bus, that time I used to read some advertisement. And when I get some difficult words, that time I noticed the one note on my notebook and start searching its meaning. But it was not cup of tea for me to learn English that time. So
Mm-hmm.
after joining this company, I could given up my study, and when I get a time in own time, and I was working as a this company as a bus driver. But that time I started my journey again, and mostly time I spent on watching videos.
Videos,
Yeah,
conversational
yeah,
videos.
conversational videos. At that time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm connected to one guy who is from Surat. His name is Arif sir. Maybe you know the Arif Atwala. Maybe you know. He is also,
No,
uh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
he is also YouTuber like Ajay. But he is
Okay.
not a qualified person. Yeah, he is not a qualified. He is an auto driver. So one day I watched his video, and
Okay.
and he motivated me, and I started again to learn English. But at my workplace and at my home also there is no atmosphere. No one can speak English. My son and daughter is also from English medium school. My daughter is in 12th standard and son is just completed his BSc. But they are
Mhm.
laughing at me sometimes because I am speaking with someone, a stranger. That time they told me that, Papa, it is not, they feel that social media is not right. Because I was not using social media. But one day I told my son that I want to download some applications like Instagram, Facebook. So I opened the account and watching some slightly videos. So then gradually, I connected to some people, and also I downloaded three to four applications like Hybro, like Ace Fluency, IELTS, Open Talks, and trying to speak with
Mhm.
different kinds of people, different state people, and different countries people. And I wanted to know their language, their culture, and nowadays I think I am here to eliminate my hesitation because when I started journey that time due to the hesitation and lack of practice I could not speak properly. But I think
Mhm.
now I am trying to reduce my mistakes and eradicate my hesitation.
Mhm. So you are doing a lot of things, and I can see on your face you're smiling and doing. You're enjoying this journey, and that's good because people who are learning English for 2 months or even just for 3 months, 2 months, they feel stuck and they feel demotivated. Like no, but you are enjoying this journey. That's good. You will go really far from there. And yeah,
Actually, English
uh-huh.
actually learning English is not a small process. It is a long process. If you want to become expert, it will take a long time. You know. So, but
Yeah,
some people thinking that I will speak in 1 or 3 months. It will not work. For that, you have
mm-hmm.
to give lot of times. Otherwise, it
Mm-hmm.
will not work. But sometimes there are many people that thinking that within 2 minutes, 2 months, 3 months, but not easy. Sometimes the person who is a quick learner, who is the grasping power is good. Maybe he can speak within 3 months, 4 months. Otherwise, like me, as a bus driver, it is not cup of tea for me to speaking
Mm-hmm.
English to strangers
Yeah,
openly.
yeah.
My open.
Mm-hmm. But you haven't give up and you are just doing your work daily, and this is inspiring somewhere. There are some housewives, they are also facing same, like when they started their journey, it was just a terrible thing. You can say that happened, like got married and then household chores and everything. So they also now starting their journey. So it's good, like you guys are inspiring us now, like how can we give up in this early age? Like you are doing a fabulous job out there. So I'm really inspired by you. I would like to know one thing, like you are very experienced now, you have a lot of experience, and like many different people, as you worked a lot, And so I want to know one thing. What would you most like to do for someone if you had the money, time, and power? If you have money, a
Uh,
lot of money and time and power.
you are asking me about only speaking or other
No,
things,
no,
everything.
I'm just asking like based on your experience, like have you ever thought about it? Like if I had this much money, this much power, this much
Okay,
time,
okay.
I could have done this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I have power and money, then I should give some. Do for some sort poor people
Mm-hmm.
who are not able to. For example, there are many students who wanted to learn English, but they have not internet. Yeah, they don't have properly. Their father is working as a bus driver like me, or some are working as a farmer. So they are facing a lot of difficulty due to this money problem. Their
Mm-hmm.
economical condition not so good. That time I will do for something for them. For example, suppose if one person who is wanted to join the Cambridge Prepping Group and wanted to
Mm-hmm.
learn English, and because there are many tutor, they are natively a speaker, and I think if you have a good mentor, then definitely you will learn English according to
Yeah.
me. So I will
Yeah.
spend money for them and also power everything I will spend for good people and who are poor and who are wanted to do something extra in education sector or in other sectors like this.
And how would you like to use your power? Like you are in a power.
Yeah, I will good. First of all, I will concentrate on all my. I will concentrate all my things to on education because you know the education system is in our country. I think it's not good. Yeah, if
Exactly.
you know that municipal school, government school situation, you know maybe good because there
Mhm.
are many students who wanted to get a good education, but due to their that situation they are not providing the good education to that student. There are many talent students, but due to the
Mhm.
education system, they are not getting chance to do more things their for their career because there are many hurdles. I'm going to put that like this situation because I was when I was 2 3 years old that time my father passed away. After then we are seven siblings. I'm last one, so you can imagine how can I start, complete my graduation that time, and I'm from
Mhm.
small towns. You know, I'm from small town. My college and school was away from 1 hour walking distance, and I complete my whole schooling and college by walking. So you know,
Oh.
when I was in college, I was like wear slipper and uh, I mean shoes also. So you can imagine.
Mhm.
So I'd gone through that situation. So I get a chance to help to poor or other things. I mean power or money. So I will prepare first of all prepare to give priority to education.
Mhm. Very well said. And it shows your generosity, like you are a humble, kind person who wants to do a lot for poor people who out there and who are struggling for just like even for food also. Like this is a second factor. Like we are working on our communication skill and we are facing this problem like okay I cannot buy a clapping subscription. This is the second one. First is food
Yeah.
shelter. This is a big problem in India. There are a lot of people who are facing this problem. They don't even have food for in the morning or for two times, and they don't have even shelter in winters or in these days like in rainy days. It's difficult for them. So yeah, it's good. Like okay, great one. Okay, so is there anything that you want to ask, want to discuss?
I want to ask one question. What
Mhm.
should I do for my fluent English and which
What should
steps
I
I
do
have to
for
take for my fluent English?
fluent English? Okay.
Yeah, because you know my I'm weak in I think there are a lot of difficulties. I mean my pronunciation is not good, and also sometimes I not understand the accent of foreign. Uh, English Cambly's teacher who is a native speaker. It is hard for me to understand their language, and
Mhm.
yeah, that's
Okay.
what should I
So
do?
for that, like for if you want to understand a native speaker, whenever you watch a particular video of a native speaker, watch it 5 times.
Yeah.
One video, repeat it 5 times, and you can repeat after that also. Because when I started my journey of listening or listening to English, then I don't remember the exact name of the YouTube channel, but in which she shared this, like if you are listening something, just listen it again and again, like 2 times in a day, and then after one day again 2 times in a day, and in a week 5 times in a week, and the next week 3 times in a week, and again next week 2 times in a week, same video. Okay, revise it for 1 month, and then you will, able to learn everything, every word, every expression. And like this you will be gradually, you will be able to understand them, entirely, or as you want to. And for speaking, do you read books?
No, I'm not reading books because I don't have too much time because I am working in a my company as office as well as I also running some small business and there is a lot of responsibility. But my son suggested me to don't spend time on watching video. You should have to read one book, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he downloaded that in my mobile phone. But I'm not able to read that because I wanted a hard copy. And
Yes,
yeah,
buy a hard copy and
I got
read
yeah.
only, because if you don't have time, you just start to read one page. Okay, one page in the morning, and while like before going to bed, one page at that time. Okay, I guess
Actually, I'm
this
reading.
much time. Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm reading every day. I'm reading Times of India 1 hour, 2 hours, last from 2 years. So I
Okay.
understand everything on that paper. Suppose
Uh-huh.
today today I read the news that I
Mhm.
got some information and also knowledge. There was written that Salman Khan's security beefed up. And second, inside there was written that Salman Khan's security step up. So both sentence means the same meaning according to me. Step up and beefed up. Am I right?
Mhm. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not able to listen correctly.
Yeah, I read the news in the Times of India, and
Mm-hmm.
due to the Times of India, I have been reading last from 2 years. So I improve my English knowledge as well as current knowledge. So today I read the one news that Salman Khan's security step up by police. One sentence, and inside there was written that Salman Khan's security beefed up. So I got two sentence, two phrases, step up and beefed up. So like this,
Mm-hmm.
I am improving my English knowledge as well as current knowledge. Last
Oh.
from yeah, I have been reading Times of India. When started the reading Times of India, I felt that I have made blunder mistakes because I
Mm-hmm.
should read some small stories, watch some cartoons, and
Mm-hmm.
um, some small stories. But I started my journey first to read Times of India. I think it was my blunder mistake, and that's why I get a lot of time to understand English and
Mm-hmm.
speak
Initially, it takes time. Like if you start reading the Hindu or Times of India, it takes time to understand everything entirely, because they use nice words and current words, what is going on in this world. And that's good, I guess, because you will get knowledge what is going in this world, like current knowledge. But your concern was pronunciation. For pronunciation, whenever you get a
Yeah,
new word in newspaper or in any book, anywhere, you can Google it and you can listen what is the exact pronunciation of this word, and from there
that,
you can copy it.
that is
Mm-hmm.
why nowadays I'm not reading hard copy of Times of India. I
Mm-hmm.
downloaded the application on my own mobile and trying to
Mm-hmm.
read the Times of that news on my mobile. And if you have any doubts about sentence about word, I have downloaded one application which is called a Daily Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
and that application provides all English newspapers. And if you have any problem, if you have any difficulties on watching, reading newspaper, that time, if suppose there is one word, you don't know the meaning of that word. You have to touch that word automatically. That meaning, all meanings will become on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know the meaning of one sentence, you can touch and drag that one sentence. Only one sentence meaning will appear on your screen. If you know the whole news meaning, then you can touch and drag whole news. You can listen as well as you can read that news
Get the
in
meaning.
your both narrative, your native language as well as your English. So last from
Okay.
6 months, yeah, I have been reading a newspaper on Delhi Hunt. There are
Mhm.
every paper you will available, and no problem.
Mhm.
You have any problem, you have only touch that words, and you can separate note that word. There is option. So if you get a
Mhm.
time, that time you can read that your words and try to implement in your daily conversation.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But I cannot read online. I don't know why I cannot read online. I can listen podcasts, I can listen, but I cannot even listen audiobooks. I cannot even read online. I always read I always keep hard copies with me for reading. And hard
No,
copies I can read for 2 hours in a day.
my
Yeah.
son suggested me that you don't have time. So when I going to the market or going to the any place for workplace, that time I
Mhm.
go to the by bus or sometimes I'm going to the workplace or in other place by walking. That time use my earphone and trying to listen news. There is
Okay.
option and yeah and
Right.
sometimes
Right.
yeah,
Mhm.
otherwise
And
I'm not taking the extra time for learning English. Because at this stage I have to give priority to my health. I have to go for walking. When
you have
walking,
a lot of
join
works
yeah,
already.
join yoga, and yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm 5 years old, I have to give to priority my health and go for picnic. Visit the holy places, and yeah, but it's my passion, and I love this language. That's why I'm spending some time on English and working on
I
it.
think passion is everything here, plays an important role because despite having a lot of responsibilities in your life, and even you are a professional worker, you have a lot of responsibility related to work, also related to family and children, and everything you are taking proper time for this, like for communication skills and for English. That is really inspiring for youngsters out there.
Yeah, yeah. And because in Mumbai,
Mhm.
everyone is busy because
Yeah,
if
everyone is
if
busy.
take my
Yeah.
my hectic schedule, could not take a time. But when I get a
Mhm.
time, that time I have not spent time on any other thing like watching movies or podcast. I should watch podcast
Exactly.
and read podcast definitely for improving knowledge.
Mhm.
But I don't want to become expert in English. I want to enjoy this language. Otherwise,
Yeah.
there is not any need to learn English.
And you will
Yeah.
become automatically a good speaker, a good communicator because you are enjoying this journey. And while enjoying, you will not feel bored ever, and you will get going with this like flow. So you will become a good speaker one day. Yeah.
But no, when I was started to speaking on with some YouTuber, first of all I
Mm-hmm.
joined with Ajay sir. You know me Ajay sir because I watched your video on with Ajay sir and with Ashu sir. Yeah, both
Mm-hmm.
video I speak with them and they uploaded my two videos. Ajay sir and Ashutosh sir. Ashutosh sir
Okay.
uploaded my video before 3 days ago,
Uh-huh.
and he sir uploaded my video before 3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but that time I was so scared before session start. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
feel that I was so nervous because I feel that that both guys are very talented. How can I face?
Uh-huh.
But today I think my hesitation. I have no more hesitation. So I am speaking with you very confidently. Otherwise, I also studied before starting session. I was
Mm-hmm.
scared. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is something different. Okay, it means I can consider it okay. I'm able to make someone comfortable while talking to me. Okay, great to hear that. Okay, so it's 25 minutes now, so we have to wind up this conversation right here. Is there anything that you want to ask?
No, there is no
If
any
you want
question.
any
But
other day, you can just remind me once, okay?
okay, okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for
Yeah,
giving me
we
lot
will.
of time and precious time. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining, and I have enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, and you inspired me.
I I to take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah, same to you.